Uh-oh.
Now,
This doesn't look good. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure who these guys are, but
not
I
good.
mean, they're on the way to the tailor, so we might as well take them out.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Well, now that the bounty hunters are dead, I guess we'll continue onwards to the tailor, since apparently the Duchess wanted us to get all dressed up. And instead of resisting, I think we might as well go do that. And you never know, it could turn into something else. Just like we've seen many times in the past. Alright guys, looks like this is the place just up ahead.
Quite the fragrant whiff. What is the pheasantry stewing up?
And you, sir, must be the tailor.
Sacre bleu! It's a crime! You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open, please come in.
There's really no need for all the insults, but whatever. Let's see what you have.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Okay, cool. At least these guys have some new stuff. How much more expensive is it, though? About 200 coins more, but at least it's a little less boring, right? So we'll buy the Elegant Beauclair Doublet, which means these must be the matching shoes. I'm guessing the pants don't really matter, but we'll get these just in case. And she did say they wore masks at these parties, didn't she? Probably just better safe than sorry.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
And now time to try this crap on. I mean, it is pretty out there, but let's just be thankful we don't have to wear it for too long.
Slow now. Whoa. Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Well, at least tell me why they wear the masks, then.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Okay, well that's understandable.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Really? Mind telling me what these performances are about?
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
Okay, well, before we head on inside, I do have one question.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Yeah, I gotta say, we've been to some fancy parties in the past, but I think this one knocks them all out of the water. And somehow we're supposed to find one lady in all of this.
Please do not
Go
disturb.
on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The
Anyone can be an
paintballs,
artist,
cast them at the
even
canvas.
you. Come, toss
Alright. Let's give it a try.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well,
Drop them in the pail and grab a different. I got it. It's the Sorito.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Wait, what? No, that's just some blue paint, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to see here. What's over in this direction, though? Maybe another artist?
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
That's a nice portrait you got going.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learnt I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Wow. Well, I gotta say, the Duchess never ceases to surprise us.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Alright, well, at least we know a bit more. Oh, did we not ever finish our painting back there? Because it only says 1 out of 15 paintballs. Who knows, by the end of it, maybe we'll have some kind of a masterpiece. All we're using right now are blues, though. Although maybe we take 3 of each and then try and switch it up. So we have blue right now. Maybe we'll try to add some grass there towards the bottom.
Lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine!
Alright, there we go. So that there is our grass.
And grab a different array.
Now for reds, maybe we'll add some flowers here and there.
Scarlet, crimson oxblood. Icy lips, full sensually parted lips.
I'll be honest though, this really is not looking too good, is it? And these are purples apparently. So I guess there'll be more flowers.
Quite the noble color.
Splendid! The sky over Toussaint before a storm.
Alright, that one's not too
Or a
far
deeply
off.
internalized fear of intimacy.
Oh, and we still have the yellows. So maybe we'll do a nice sun up there.
Yellow? Why ever yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Voila! Fin. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Yeah, I don't know what they're smoking, but that thing does not look good.
This painting, it's rather
Anyways, let's continue on.
bloody colorful, that's what.
See what other shenanigans are around the corner.
Your boards, as you've made no effort to understand, it's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
We must throw off the manacles
Oh, there's that thing she was talking about.
venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
The other one.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Treacly refuse.
Well, let's go ahead and read it. If possible. Although we don't have access to our inventory, do we?
This painting, it's rather...
hit of Fistek. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Okay, so maybe that explains why he thought our painting was so good. Some fist tech.
like the Great One. The Great One? He's a dancer.
I don't know, whenever I find that stuff, I always think of Skooma from Skyrim.
The manacles of form.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Hang on, what about the loot?
Deliberations on the nature of existence.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Really? Okay, looks like the scent must go this way.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Yeah, somewhere down here.
ignorance.
Almost like it's leading back into that one room. Oh no, it does go past, doesn't it?
Paints like the Great One. The Great One?
Where are you skittering off?
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Lantern, huh? Was that something over here?
My heart's about to burst from a surfeit of beauty.
I don't really see anything, so maybe we'll... Oh, there they are. Yeah, that is kind of cool, isn't it?
Lead on, Witcher.
Alright, just making sure you didn't want to stay. Oh, hang on, we can ignite them, can't we?
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Never said I did. We can always pretend, though.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Brother dearest, trust me. He promised me he'd meet with you, and so he will.
Uh-oh, he's got bodyguards in here? All I see is the one, so I assume we're good to go.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Well, if you don't mind, we need to get through here. Unseen.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Yeah, that's still not too concerning, considering what we've seen in various grave sites.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Alright, I hope I can trust him.
Quickly, upstairs. That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.